What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Nobody Asked Us. Thanks for tuning in. I got my boy Malik S and Keysha E.
What's up?
What's happening?
Man, what we talking about today? You know I got my shades on, so
You too cool.
What is that all about?
I don't know.
You got a black eye?
when I have my shades on, I feel like I gotta keep the chain out and everything. It's a different.
Okay.
It's
It's like a
just
vibe.
a different.
Oh, you in the club right now? We in a section.
You
It's
should
a
have a
different.
tank top. You should have the guns out.
This is a booth.
It's a different. It's a different vibe. It's
Okay.
a different
Do we
vibe.
need bottle girls and sparklers?
Bottle what? Bottle
Girls.
girls and sparklers.
Yeah.
Then we have some. We ain't paying
You know,
for
I
that.
never did. I want to do that one day.
What?
Get the bottles coming out with the sparkles.
You missed your time.
I never did it.
It's too late.
You never went to a club and just ordered a bottle?
I didn't. No, never. I don't
It's
drink.
too late. Oh,
Oh.
right.
So why would the hell would I
You never
order a
drank
bottle?
before?
Don't drink.
I drank
But
beer
you
in
got
high
a lot of
school.
liquor at your house.
Yeah, I don't drink.
For people that come
Just
over.
other people.
Yeah, because I remember I
For y'all
yeah.
drunk asses.
You be
I
trying
got-
to be nice, but now I'm going to just
For
make a
y'all
big,
drunk asses, you know.
pour a big glass. You don't drink.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't drink.
Anyway, man, today, what kind of car you drive?
Today,
I'm sorry, what kind of car you drive?
me
Yeah,
today.
yeah. Today.
The flex. That was Life Flex. Today? You talking about, or what did
I
I
didn't know
drive?
what
I
did
didn't
you
know
What
what
did
you
you
meant.
drive today?
What did I drive today?
I drove a car, man.
What kind of car?
Man, a car, dude.
Okay, did you have to put gas in the car?
Yeah, I got a gas car today.
Okay.
Today. The
What I'll say,
flex.
do you have cars where you don't put gas in the car?
I have an electric car.
What do you prefer?
The gas car is fun. It's my, it's my little fun car. And then my electric car is the more, family,
Really?
practical car.
I feel like the electric car should be the fun car.
I mean, the electric car is fun too, but the gas car is like a two-seater.
First of all, why you want to
So-
say the kind of car?
Yeah, that's not important.
Okay.
But he flexed on today? What I'm driving today?
right.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, hit us with that. You
Or-
mean today?
What's
Or
today,
yesterday?
Friday?
Or
Oh,
the day
no,
before
no.
yesterday?
Oh, on Friday I drive. Yeah, Fridays I drive. This
That's not important. I didn't know what he meant though. But no, yeah, I got one of each.
So,
Because I'm trying it out.
So California passed a law, I think, in 2035.
It will be no more gas cars.
You can't
sold here.
You can't purchase
Not
right,
new.
Right. You can't
Not
purchase
new.
a gas powered car in
You
in,
can not new though. I don't think.
Yeah, it's a new,
Right,
they're
not new
manufacturing
ones.
Yeah, they're
new
not gonna send
ones,
new gas cars here.
Right. You can like order like a 2030 Tesla or something.
Yeah,
you
but
can't
you think
order
about a used gas car.
Right,
and
right.
electric.
So they're changing everything from gas to electric.
Yeah.
Obviously, the planet is changing.
But I heard the thing, what's the lithium or
The
something
lithium ions.
that it takes to make the battery is just as bad.
It's
killing the earth too.
the flip side. So there's two sides to that. There's one where gas takes a lot of energy and is bad to mine and source, and it's also
Right.
bad when you burn it and it gives off emissions. With lithium batteries, it's not good to the environment to mine them. But
Right.
once it's made into a battery, it's not. As long as it's not being disposed of improperly, it's not contributing more.
But
to
you know it will be
becoming-
disposing properly eventually
That's
as more
always-
people start making it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Here's the issue. I think once we have cars that can charge in 5 to 10 minutes, I think it's dumb to have a gas powered car.
At that point, we're not there yet, which is
I mean,
why
we're close.
only Tesla.
I mean,
But
Tesla's
only
it's
charge
Tesla.
fast.
They're gonna
The
make every
Hyundai
car
Ioniq
as
can
electric.
get you there in 18
But
minutes.
but
18
you gotta
minutes.
but you
If you're
gotta
at a
find
350
but you gotta
kilowatt
find
charger,
those
you have to
gotta
find
find
the
those special
supercharger.
chargers
Right,
because
right.
most of them are just regular.
But also,
Right.
are
You
they
know what
going to
I'm
make every model electric? Because what if I like a car that is not electric?
No, everything's gonna be electric, at least for California.
That's what I'm saying. Are they gonna make every
You can't
single
get
model?
You can't get the Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you'll
What if
still
I
be
want the car that I
electric.
have? If it's not electric, then because usually like, it makes no sense to buy a gas car, but it's like what if I
New,
want
brand
the
new
car?
in the future, because what I'm saying is gas. I mean, well, gas actually at that point might go super cheap because nobody's buying it.
Nobody's buying it.
But if you have the convenience of super cheap, never have to do an oil change, never have to, do a transmission, never have to worry about. I have an electric car. The only thing I have to deal with is every 50,000 miles you rotate your tires and maybe fill the windshield
windshield
wipers.
wipers, yeah.
Other than that,
But
just
don't you
charge
have
your
to get
car.
tires more
But-
often because they said that or specifically
No.
on Teslas are
Well,
heavier.
Not mine.
They give certain cars have like EV tires, which are lighter, so they do wear a little quicker. But that depends on what kind of tires you want to put in your car.
But here's
Right.
the flip side to the EV cars. though.
Mhm.
you know, back in the day, like right now, you'll still see a Toyota Corolla, Toyota Camry, a 90 or 85.
Right.
That's not gonna happen with electric cars. Those batteries are what,
10
Wear
days.
out.
8 years?
The
Yeah.
warranty's 8 to 10 years, or
That's
100,000
it.
miles.
And then the battery itself is so expensive, like you just get a new car.
Yeah.
So I wonder, is that gonna end up being a lot of waste? Because what happens to that car? Do they crush it? Like what happens?
So I
You know
bought
what I
my
mean?
car in 2016. It was a all electric car.
So you almost done.
Yeah. So
many
wait,
miles
but
did
wait
it
a
get?
second. But wait, right now it's got like 80,000 miles.
No, what was your range when you bought it versus your range now? As in, like, how many miles?
So
does it
let
tell
me
you you're gonna
get into that. So I bought the car, and by the way, it's not a Tesla, but you know the range has dropped. However, you talked about battery. At some point, something was up with the battery, and it was like draining super fast, right? And I went to Ford. I just told you who made it to go get it changed, and to go find out what the deal
Some of the
was.
sales probably was done.
$27,000.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
fix this battery.
And the
but
car-
I had like a warranty. No,
But
I mean,
you only
I
got
had,
80,000 miles on it.
I had a thing, and they gave me a completely brand new battery. So
Right.
I don't even know
Well,
how
let's
much
say you
time I
were-
got left.
let's
I got
say you
more. I
were
got a lot more miles to
5,000
go.
miles over that, and you may miss the warranty. Then
Then
you got to
you
get
asked
a car
out.
with
You
80,000
asked out.
miles when you
You
could have
asked out.
You gotta
a
buy a new
gas
car.
car with 200,000 miles.
You
So that's
asked
what I'm
out.
saying. That's
You
the
asked
I
out.
drive on E too much for electric cars. I can't do it. My dad
Well,
be
so
so
yeah,
stressed
that's
out if I
another
had an
thing
electric
too.
car.
That's another thing too. You get range anxiety. When I first started driving my car, I was scared because I didn't know how far I could drive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Without it, dying on me, and I had to go figure out how to charge it. But once you start driving it for a while, you kind of
start
start to
figuring
learn.
it out.
Yeah, you figure it out. I'm like, okay, I know. With this 20%, I could go there and come back, go there and come back.
So
and
you
it-
can charge it at home if you buy the little
you're home,
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I have
capabilities,
I have a home charger.
So
It's
you
a
don't have to
level
charge
2.
it out. So
I
you
don't
just
charge
pay
outside.
with your electric bill is how you
Yeah.
pay whatever you use
Yeah,
for your car.
but
Oh,
I
okay.
have that you could only get a level 2 at your house, so it's not
Yeah.
super fast. Depending
Mm-hmm.
how big the battery is, like they tell me, and it's weird because it changes. Like the charging levels change
It
throughout
changes.
some
I ain't got
days.
time
The
for that.
amount
Give
of
me
the
some
heat, the
gasoline.
amount the car's
Yeah,
charged. If
some
the charge,
days I
if it's at
get
80%, slower.
charged faster.
Mhm.
Like yesterday, I put it on the charger last night around 12. Woke up this morning around like 12. It was 12 o'clock,
Mhm.
and it was like I might have had got like 35%.
Oh no!
Wow.
See, I can stop at the gas station in
But
5 minutes.
but I got my full range. I can get 435 miles though. So I
Oh,
got
right,
a
yeah.
big
But how long
battery.
do you have to charge it for? 2 days
No,
to get that?
it depends. It's weird because some days I can get 20 miles per hour.
So when y'all are out
Some
and y'all
days
charge
it's
it,
like 6 miles per hour.
That's the
Yeah.
electricity in your. You'd have to check the whoever set it up or whatever you're plugging into.
Yeah,
that
it-
has to do with the current. So when the current fluctuates, it
Sometimes my
affects-
current is
Mm.
more than other days. You know what I'm saying?
so when y'all are out and about and y'all charge it at the grocery store or whatever, you pay at the thing
yeah.
or
Well, here's the thing with my
Depends.
car. The lifetime of my car, it's a lease though, so I'm cool, but I have a 30 minutes free
Mm.
the whole
wherever
time.
you at.
So certain chargers
yeah.
pay you by the kilowatt, and certain chargers pay you by how much time you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Mhm,
So I
If
got
you're there for 30 minutes, like you said, you
I got 30 minutes free. So what happens is
Wherever you go.
wherever I go, and then but it's not continuous. So after 30 minutes, I start getting charged, but I could pull it out and then
Plug it back
start
in.
over
How does the thing know that you get it for free?
because it's a car. It's a
You have
account.
a membership.
I have
Oh,
an
There's
account.
different
okay,
companies
okay,
that
okay.
So what I
produce
do
Clearly, I
is
don't have an electric
I
car.
just,
y'all.
I
I'm
just,
like,
yeah, they give
Explain
me
this to me.
They give me this little card, and I just tap it on the. It's
Oh,
like
okay,
a,
gotcha.
you know, like your
It'd be
chip.
like if Sunoco or 76
Gotcha.
had a car.
but
you
if you
could
didn't
use
have the
it to
car,
pump.
what do you normally pay to charge your car?
So-
the price changes. It
Yeah, so
fluctuates.
I know. I mean,
Time of day affects it because of peak hours. If
Yep.
it's peak hours, you got to pay like 38 cents a minute.
Yeah, it
I
changes.
so I go. There's a bunch of different ones, and I know one of the ones that I use is ChargePoint, and I know
I have charge point at my house.
So
where-
is it that much cheaper than gas?
It's
Yeah.
very
It's
much
way-
cheaper.
I
so-
can get my car full in like $10.
Well, first of all,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
pay to charge. Where I live, we have one that's free for residents. So I'm like, I just go and I
you
park
just
my
gotta
car,
get it though.
and I just right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
I
It's
think
like
we have
like
them at my
two
place
spaces,
too.
huh?
Yeah, I think I see them at my place. I don't
Yeah,
know
so
how they.
so I mean,
operate it.
that's the going back when you got to pay because before I had that I had a Challenger and I was paying like $300 every week on gas.
Dude, I had
What?
an SRT.
Where
I
were
was-
you driving?
I had an
To
SRT
Palmdale?
Challenger.
the Challengers. So I was like, and I was.
Don't
well,
you
I
get
was
like
It burns a
17,
lot?
16 miles to the gallon or something like that?
It was
something like
bad.
that,
It was
yeah.
bad.
Wow.
So
I only pay like
so I
70.
was paying a lot for gas, and now not paying anything for gas. It's like I don't think I want to pay that much
But I
for
would
gas
say
no
this.
more.
I would say this.
But are the cars
I'm-
more expensive?
Unless when you have to drive a long
I feel
way,
like I'm always gonna keep me a gas car.
just in
Yeah.
case.
Because I'm one of those people like
You
the
old
grid
school.
go
You
down
like,
type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I need
Y'all
a
gonna
gas
be
car to
calling
get
me
But
like,
that's the
Keysha,
thing,
can y'all
though.
come
to
get
get
you
the fuck out of Dodge.
But
you know
what
I'm saying?
do you remember? What happens when there's a hurricane or the
And
grid
there's
goes
no
down?
gas.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but everyone's at the gas station.
But that's okay. But what I'm saying is, if I got a
can
gas
get it
car
at
with
least.
gas in it,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always
Like,
keep gassing it.
because let's say the power go out,
right.
Oh,
I'm stuck.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why
But
I
are
would.
electric cars more expensive?
It depends. They become more cheaper, but typically they're in the
They're more
luxury
expensive
higher
now
end.
though,
Yeah.
because gas so high. Like the
Yeah.
more
You
gas.
can
So I'm
use
goes
saying
solar.
when you price
can
it
use
out, I mean
solar.
when you
It'll just
average
take
it
2
out,
days
is
to
it-
charge
is
the
it
car.
still-
So if you price it out, like you compare just an electric car to like a regular Toyota, if you price it out, the Toyota costs you more money in the long run,
Mhm.
whereas the electric car will cost you a lot less because you're not paying to fix
It'll
it
cost
up
you
and
more
all that.
up front
Yeah, it'll cost
because
you more
it's gonna be more
upfront.
Okay.
expensive. But you factor in the gas. So if you keep that car for 5 years, you'll get the benefit.
But they're about the same price. My car I got was 28,000 MSRP, and it gets me 330 miles.
Oh,
so-
okay. So you don't get oil changes. You don't
Nope.
get
All you gotta do
Nothing.
is charge.
Charge it.
All you gotta do is change your tire, brakes, and windshield fluid.
okay. And brakes, are they reasonable price or they're like
Brakes is regular price.
It's regular.
okay?
Just regular stuff.
Okay.
But it's just like
I'm not going electric,
it's
but
it's a
You're
it's
not
a,
going electric.
I told you I ride on E way too much. That is not.
if you
I'd be
have
super annoyed.
if you have a home or a townhome
Mm-hmm.
with a garage, you could do electric. It will work for you because
Why?
all you gotta do is when you
When
get
you
home,
get home,
just
just
plug it
charge
up.
it. Yeah.
But you said you went to bed for 12 hours and you only got 30%.
No, but what I'm saying is, okay, you can ride. You don't need to be at 100% every day.
Every
to
day,
ride.
I
right,
can't
yeah.
be driving on 30%. In California,
you
stuff is
can.
far. I might have
Well,
to go to Santa
30%
Monica.
it get you like 100
Okay,
miles.
but what I'm saying is, look,
To Santa Valley
80
to Santa
miles?
Monica round
but
trip is
your
100
car,
miles.
your car always gonna be on more than 30% when you get home if you
yeah.
charge it.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be on there. Because let's say you get home at 30%, and you get
Yeah.
home as 9 o'clock.
But did
you
you,
ain't
not
leaving
hear me
again.
say the way I ride on? I'm going to get home on 2%.
Okay, so by the time you get back up to go back, you back on 30. You
Yeah.
good. That's what I'm
I feel
saying.
like I'd
I've
be
had
stressed.
I've had moments where I got home and then my boy would be like, "Yo, we going this like come through," and I was like, shit, I gotta charge my car."
That's what the heroes of the
That's
He's like,
happened
damn, I only
before.
got like 20 miles. Can you just come over here? I'm going to
Yeah,
send you Uber.
that's happened before, but I'll just take
So
Uber.
that's why somebody like me, I'm always gonna keep a gas.
Yeah,
car.
yeah. You could just like get up
Because-
and go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Today, like I come in here, I gotta go to Laugh Factory, then I gotta go to Long Beach,
Uh-huh.
and I gotta come back. And my car, I mean, I think I had enough, but I
Right,
was just
right.
like, I'm gonna just drive this car because it was full. My
Yeah.
car was on 75. It was
Yeah.
305 miles. That's more than enough.
Right.
But I was just like, I'm just take the other car.
Yeah.
But I could have drove it. It would have been fine. I would have got back home. I still would have had like
But for us
175,000
mere peasants
miles.
who only have one vehicle.
No,
if I
but
only got 300 miles, I'm like,
no,
But
where
I
you
feel you, I
going with
feel you.
300
Three-
miles?
right.
What
the
is-
Valley, the
She-
Valley to Long Beach,
she's
to
driving to
Hollywood, back
Vegas
to
every
Long
day.
Beach
That's
to
not
here.
300 miles.
Close.
No, it's
Gonna
not
be
even close.
real life.
Valley
not
to Long
even
Beach
close.
is like 60 miles.
If they come out with
Yeah.
something where I can charge it while I'm driving, if I can
Well,
like,
might.
Sony's coming out with a car.
Sony.
Sony got
Really?
a car now. Sony has a
That
car.
really?
Yes, they got a car coming out.
You know
but I
what's
think they have
interesting?
some Audis
Because
that
there
are,
is
I think they're hybrid though.
there is sort of friction electricity. So am I giving the game right now? I mean I ain't gonna do it. But like tires and solar and all that giving the car power. I don't know how much
Well,
power
that's
you
how
would get from
Prius work.
tires.
That's how the Prius work with the hybrid. They charge themselves.
Right after you when you press the brakes or when you slow down, it uses what's it called?
Kinetic energy.
Kinet-
to
Right.
slow it down.
And I'm wondering if there's a way where when you're doing that, you know how they had the spree wells when they came out, and it goes the opposite direction and charge it in that way
that's
as you press the brakes.
Well,
I mean the
they
gas
all-
as well.
If I'm not mistaken, every electric car has regenerative braking built in. So
Right.
it does. You take your foot off the quote unquote gas pedal, it's regenerating all that energy.
Right. I'm saying like to generate energy as you put your feet on the gas and go. It has some sort of friction that's giving you that regenerative energy.
That's why I didn't get a Tesla. I don't like how when you take your foot off the brake
It slows
of
down
the
right away.
gas.
It's
just-
like
it's
like
like a
brake.
brake. I'm
yeah,
like-
yeah.
I was like, oh, this is
That's
annoying.
that one pedal driving. They
And
put
even
in
then, when
there.
you take it to the lowest,
Yeah.
because it's 3 levels,
Right, 3 levels.
it
Yeah.
still does it.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't
Wait,
like
it
this.
stops when you.
It'll
It's
stop
like-
you without.
Like the car loses power.
There's no coasting, so you
so
can't
you have
just
to keep your foot on the gas.
pretty much.
You got to learn how to just like
So
do it
yeah,
yourself.
so I drove one for 2 weeks. I went to Florida
It's annoying
and I
as hell.
rented one. And yeah, the first week I was like, okay, but after a while, I could see how people can like you. But then you'd have to start calculating. Okay, this is a yellow. I know I got this much time. I can take my feet off the brake now, and it'll stop immediately without me pressing the
Yeah,
the
you
brakes.
get used, but it's still annoying as hell. Like,
Yeah.
I like my car. My car just does
Sort of
drives
like
like,
flow
a
like
regular car.
yeah.
Just drives like
Yeah,
a regular
yeah.
car, but
Yeah.
it glides, man. Like
Yeah,
that car rides so smooth, dude.
yeah. I
You
think
fall asleep.
the biggest issue is if you drive cross country a lot.
Yeah, well, that's where Tesla has the market lock.
And they're trying to
because-
partner with other cars
because
too.
Tesla. Well, right now, what you could do
Mhm.
for you
Mhm.
can buy the adapter
Mm-hmm.
and use Tesla chargers
Mhm.
because all Tesla chargers are superchargers. Everybody
Right,
else
right.
is like, because I remember before I got my charger in my house, I was looking for the superchargers because the regular chargers, the level 2s, are so slow because
Right,
my
right.
battery's so big, and it's like every time you find one of those big chargers, it's always taken because
Yeah.
because it'll be like 8 chargers, like 7 chargers or
Uh-huh.
10 chargers, only 2 are super.
Right. Yeah.
But with Tesla, all their chargers
All
are
of them super,
superchargers.
yeah.
So and they charge, even with a big battery with Tesla, 35, 45 minutes, you gone full charge.
Yeah.
That's the benefit to have a Tesla. So once all the other companies get up
Catch
to that
up.
speed, then Tesla's gonna be.
Well, that's what I was talking
Because
about.
Tesla's already hurting right now.
That's what I was talking about as far as like at some point when we get to the level where you're getting 600 miles on a charge and it's charging in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Why you gonna have a gas? Why you got a gas? Why you gotta have a gas car?
I think if we
You gotta be
charging
the
it,
model I like.
bruh, if we charging in 5 minutes, 600 miles, the houses ain't gonna have no power. Nobody gonna have
The
power.
world about to come to an
The
end.
world
Some
ain't
kind of
gonna, the
current.
world gonna be black. Nobody gonna have
Shut
power.
down.
dude.
Right.
No, but that's a real issue. If you changed every car we have right now to an electric car, there would not be enough electricity.
That's what I'm saying.
The grid could not handle it.
You can't get rid of gas cars completely. Though no, it
use
won't be
solar.
no power. It'll be no power for like other stuff.
Use solar.
You be at a football game,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, like because you got to think what, 20 billion cars charging.
I'm at the only gas car. Like, y'all, quit making my lights go out.
No, I think they're gonna always have preppers that are always gonna have the gas powered cars just
Yeah,
in
I'm
case they
keeping
gotta
one.
go.
I'm buying one and keeping it because usually I lease my cars.
Would
But I'm-
you like? Would you get? I mean,
No, I'm gonna get a Charger SRT, and I'm gonna keep it the wide body because I know it's gonna be a classic.
yeah.
'Cause they're
You
not
know they're
gonna-
making
Electric one.
an electric
But
one.
what I'm saying is
Yeah.
think about it. They're not making Chargers no more anyway.
Right, right.
And this one gonna be a gas one.
Yeah.
So, in
it probably
20
would be-
years
yeah,
from
yeah,
now,
yeah.
they're gonna be like,
Ah,
yo, you
interesting.
got that?
Yeah.
I'm buying one and I'm gonna just keep
Keep it.
Yep. I'm bad. That's my next thing. Once this strike is over, I get
Right.
me one.
Your grandson
I'ma
will be
get
like,
got a classic.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
buying it and I'm keeping it. I'm gonna drive it, but I'm not gonna sell
I think the one thing that I always thought in my mind that I really want it would be like the helicopter.
But see, that's the thing. Don't helicopters take gas?
Oh, yeah.
Are they
I'm
gonna
just
make?
saying,
Are they
like-
gonna make electric? I'm not getting no electric
I'm just saying,
goddamn
just
helicopter.
get up and go. I mean, if you're gonna be scared about stuff happening, like I just want to be able to go like this and just
Imagine
go.
they make electric planes. I'm not getting on that. Fuck
Electric
that.
plane?
Yeah, I'm not
They've
getting on that.
Come out with some motors and batteries that have the ability to now power stuff like that. So
I'm
that's
be
gonna-
scared.
Next 10 years.
I'm gonna be like, hey, turn some of these TVs off. We don't need all these TVs
I'm gonna
off.
be out there like the Jetsons.
Like, we don't need the AC. Turn that shit down.
Put the window down.
Yeah.
Way
Can't
up.
have nothing going
Yeah,
but the car and
yeah.
the plane.
Hey, unplug your phone. What the fuck you doing? You don't need to plug your phone.
You gotta land.
Yeah, wasting all this battery, man.
Hey y'all, thanks for joining us, man. This was a short one. You know, we talk about everything. This is like dinner table conversation. We talk about everything, y'all. Make sure
Yeah.
y'all share, like, subscribe, tell people about us. You know what I'm saying? I'm Hess Wesley.
I'm
Follow
Malik
me.
S.
I'm Keysha E.
That's it.
That's it, man. Follow us.
Peace out.